All right, thank you. You can hear what a difference a year of instruction makes, isn't it? Okay, there's a big jump between what the fourth graders do and what the fifth graders do. So it's awesome to go on to some more challenging music and to make some more advanced and sophisticated sounds with the kids. We really enjoy that. Our next two pieces are going to be conducted. We are very lucky this year to have a student teacher from Lebanon Valley College, Ms. Caitlin Pelletier. She will be graduating on Saturday. Clearly the kids have enjoyed working with her when she's been here at Paxtonia this year. So she is going to get to conduct the next two pieces, which come from a suite of pieces. You can applaud in between them, though that's okay. The first one is just a nice simple melody, so listen to see if you can hear that Ode to Joy melody throughout the whole piece. And then I'll talk about the second one when the time comes. So here is Ode to Joy. Great job. The next tune is in unison to a degree. Most of the time, the kids are playing the same notes. There's no harmony. There is some of that call and response where one group starts and another group answers. The big thing we were exploring with this one, though, is our different articulations, or the different ways that we can attack and release notes and how we connect notes from one to the other. So the first time we're going to play it through just nice and regular the way we normally do. But they're going to play it again, and I want you to hear the difference and see, hopefully, you're going to play it so they can hear the difference between the different ways that they can attack the notes from one note to the next. So this is called Catch Me If You Can. before we play our last tune, I would also like to recognize the students in our ensemble that participated in our Central Dauphin Honors Band this year. So if they would mind standing up, or wouldn't mind standing up, if you're an Honors Band participant. On flute, we have Rachel and Lydia, and clarinet, there's Eli, and then on trumpet, there's a bunch of trumpets. There's Alex, and Charlie, and Cooper, and Robert, and on tuba, there is Scott. I don't think I missed anybody today. So thank you for representing Paxtonia so nicely at our Central Dauphin Honors Band concert. Thank you. May sit down. Our last tune, we would like to welcome up on the stage a special guest narrator. And there's a story that goes along with this song. And you're going to hear the narrator tell the story of what's happening. And the music tells the story of what's happening also. But as many of you know, that Dr. Merriman, our guidance counselor, retired back in December. And Mrs. Laura Pine has come in and stepped into those shoes at Paxtonia as our new guidance counselor. So since this is a little bit about some conflict resolution and getting along with each other, I thought who better to come in and be our narrator than our new guidance counselor at Paxtonia. So please welcome Mrs. Pine. There were 3 children named Woodwind, Brass, and Percussion. They lived with their father and mother in a small French cottage. Each evening, the children would take out their band instruments and play Papa's favorite folk song. Papa declared, "The mayor wants Woodwind, the brass, and percussion to play a fugue at this year's town festival." "What an honor," said Mama. "Now run off to your rooms to practice." While practicing, Woodwind became bored and thought, "Why must I always play the music as written?" So Woodwind decided to play the music backward. Meanwhile, Brass grew frustrated and thought, "Why must I always play happy music?" So Brass decided to play the music in a minor key. Percussion, feeling unimportant, thought, "How come I must always play softer than Woodwind and Brass?" So Percussion decided to overpower the others.
they arrived. "Your attention!" cried the mayor. "Introducing woodwind, brass, and percussion." "You better play softly," whispered woodwind to percussion. "And you better play your music as written," muttered brass to woodwind. "Please," said the mayor, "stop quarreling and begin playing your family feud." Filled with selfishness, each musician began to play his own way. "What was that?" bellowed the mayor. "We expected a family fugue, and you played a family feud." Woodwind, brass, and percussion were jolted and dismayed. Looking around, they could see the disappointment in the townspeople's faces. Realizing they let their individual pride get in the way of teamwork, the ragtag trio apologized to the mayor, the townspeople, and their parents. And getting one more chance to play, the three performed the best family feud ever.